Listen to me, brother. You know exactly what this is about. You've been running from this truth for too long. Every night, every wasted morning, every "I'll start tomorrow." You've said it 100 times, and yet tomorrow never comes. You've been living inside a cage that you built yourself, a cage made of comfort, cheap pleasure, and lies you whisper to yourself just to survive another day of mediocrity. You scroll endlessly, you eat garbage, you promise yourself you'll change, but deep inside you don't even believe you can. And that's the most dangerous thing in the world. When a man stops believing in himself, because when belief dies, everything dies with it. Ambition, discipline, self-respect. You start to rot while still alive. You start looking at your reflection and feel disgust. You laugh less, speak softer, hide from people, avoid mirrors and eye contact because you know exactly what you've become. You've tried to quit the habits that drain you. You've sworn it would be the last time. You've thrown your phone across the room, screamed into your pillow, made promises to God. And yet, a few days later, you fall back into the same weakness. And then the guilt hits, heavy, suffocating, the kind that doesn't let you sleep at night. You stare at the ceiling wondering why you can't stop, why you can't be stronger, why you always give in. And the truth is because you've forgotten what strength even feels like. You've been numb for so long that pain feels normal, and you've been feeding on fake dopamine for years until real joy became foreign to you. You've been training your brain to lose. Every time you choose comfort over pain, your mind takes note. Every time you break your own promise, your spirit grows weaker. You've become addicted not to the act itself, but to failure. You wake up late, skip the gym, eat junk, and tell yourself, it's fine, just today. But one just today becomes months, then years. You scroll through social media, seeing people your age building businesses, transforming their bodies, living with fire in their eyes, and you feel envy, then guilt, then despair. You tell yourself they're lucky, but deep down you know they're not. They're consistent, they're doing what you refuse to do. You have everything you need, 2 arms, 2 legs, a brain, and the same 24 hours, yet you waste them like they mean nothing. Your parents work themselves to exhaustion so you can live comfortably, and this is how you repay them. By being lazy, by drowning yourself in distractions, by chasing temporary pleasure while your mother prays every night that you'll become someone she can be proud of. That should burn you inside, that should make you furious because you are wasting your life and you know it. You feel lost because you've drained your soul dry. You've been killing your hunger, your fire, your masculine edge every single day with indulgence and distraction. You've been sedating yourself instead of facing your pain like a man. You've turned pain into an enemy when it's supposed to be your ally. You've destroyed your discipline, the one thing that separates men from boys. Somewhere in your head lives a version of you that's strong, focused, dangerous, confident. He walks into a room and people feel his presence. He looks in the mirror and feels proud. He's in control of his life, his thoughts, his emotions. And yet here you are. Not him? Not yet. He's waiting for you to become him, but you keep delaying the transformation because it's uncomfortable. You want results, but you hate the pain that builds them. But here's the truth. Pain is the only way out. Discipline is the only cure. No book, no YouTube video, no motivational clip will save you unless you decide, right now, that you're done being the weak version of yourself. You need to get angry. Angry at how much time you've wasted. Angry at the lies you tell yourself. Angry at the comfort that's been destroying you. But not the kind of anger that breaks things. The kind that builds them. The kind that fuels you, sharpens you, wakes you up at 5 in the morning with fire in your veins. Every second you spend drowning in guilt is another second wasted. You can't fix the past, but you can kill the man who made those mistakes. You can bury him today, burn his habits, his excuses, his weakness, and rise from the ashes. No one's coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not a girl, not some motivational video. You are alone in this fight, and that's exactly how it should be, because greatness isn't built in comfort, it's built in solitude. When you're alone with your thoughts, your pain, your guilt, that's where the transformation begins. That's where real strength is born. Every morning you wake up, you're at war. And the enemy isn't the world, it's you. You versus the lazy voice in your head, you versus the urge to waste another hour, you versus the comfort that's been killing your ambition. So now, my brothers, as you stand here with that fire flickering inside your chest, understand this. This is your moment. This is the very line between the boy you've been and the man you were meant to become. You've spent enough nights staring at the ceiling, feeling that quiet shame of promises broken, of saying, I'll change tomorrow only to fall again. You've had enough mornings waking up tired of yourself, hating that same cycle, that same weakness that's been eating you alive. But not anymore. Because today, You stop being the victim of your habits and start being the commander of your mind. You've been told that everyone does it, that it's normal, that discipline is impossible. But look around. The average man is weak, distracted, numb. Do you want to be average? No. You want to walk into a room and have silence fall, not because of your muscles or your clothes, but because people can feel that you've mastered yourself. Every urge resisted builds power. Every temptation crushed adds armor to your soul. The real war is not out there. It's inside your head, and the enemy wears your face. You either conquer him or you serve him for the rest of your life. And when you finally choose to fight, when you finally refuse to bend, that's when the world begins to shift. The fog clears. You start walking taller. Your eyes sharpen. You feel energy rushing through you, real, natural, masculine energy that no drug or screen could ever imitate. You start chasing purpose, not pleasure. You start building the life that others only dream about. And one day, when someone asks how you did it, you'll smile. Because you'll know that while others were wasting their youth, you were forging yourself into steel. This life will test you, it will try to break you, but every time you resist, every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you are rewriting your destiny. So burn the excuses, silence the doubt, and step forward. Because the world doesn't need more boys hiding behind comfort. It needs men who burn with conviction, who refuse to bow to weakness. Stand up, take that first hard breath, and say it out loud if you have to. I am done being ruled by impulses. I am done being average. I am done being weak. From this moment on, you are not running away from temptation. You are walking toward greatness. And when you fall, you will rise. When your body screams, give up, your spirit will whisper, keep going. Because this, right here, is your rebirth.